On June 12th, SpaceX went public on the Nasdaq.
For the world's largest IPO.
And the biggest IPO ever. Biggest IPO was the largest IPO.
The same day, the same hour, it went live on Solana. First time in history, a stock launched in both worlds at once. Hear me out. Backpack SpaceX isn't a copy that just tracks the price. You can redeem it for a real SpaceX share. How cool is that? This is just one example. The whole world is moving on-chain now. Welcome to the world of real-world assets. The concept is pretty simple. You take something from traditional finance, a stock, a bond, or a gold, and put it on-chain as a token. For example, if you take US Treasury, it is basically a loan to the US government that pays interest. If you put it on-chain as a token, now it earns the interest, settles in seconds, and can move straight into other apps on-chain. The most trusted asset in finance is now open, instant, and programmable. So, if you ask me what is getting tokenized, pretty much everything. Treasuries, stocks, gold, real estate, private credit. Someone even tokenized rare whiskey and DV batteries. If you look closer, tokenized stocks just crossed $1.6 billion volume on-chain, one of the fastest growing parts of the whole space. Now, put that next to the real stock market. It is over $100 trillion. Imagine what happens even a silver of that $100 trillion comes on-chain. Right now, everything is mostly happening on Solana. But by total value, Ethereum still wins. It holds several times more tokenized assets. That part hasn't flipped yet. But what flipped is people. Solana now has more real-world asset holders than any other chain. It does more tokenized stock trading than every other chain combined. Week after week. Ethereum is the vault, Solana is the marketplace, and the marketplace is where everyone is showing up. The last few months moved pretty fast. Here is a quick recap. It kicked off when Ondo brought 200 plus tokenized stocks onto Solana. Suddenly, there was real stuff to trade. Sunrise DeFi acts as the liquidity pipeline, making these tokenized stocks instantly tradable. Meanwhile, the big money is flowing in. BlackRock's tokenized fund grew past $500 million on Solana. Citigroup recently ran a trade finance pilot on Solana, and Franklin Templeton bought 5 funds on-chain. Tokenized stocks on Solana now done over 10 billion in volume. Some days they outtrade meme coins, just like that. Here is the part I think is most underrated: how fast the capabilities are growing in this space. A year ago, a tokenized asset mostly just sat there. Now it actually does things. You can borrow against your tokenized stocks on Camino. The lending market went from zero to over $600 million in months. You can redeem assets instantly, any hour, with tools like Multi-Liquid and MetaLayer. And the better ones now pass through dividends and even let you vote, and the range keeps growing. Regulated gold just landed on Solana through Sunrise, and projects like RWAs are already paying real yield straight from reinsurance contracts. So where does this actually go? Don't take my word for it.
We believe the next step going forward will be the tokenization of financial assets. And that means every stock, every bond will have its own, basically, CUSIP. It'll be on one general ledger.
That's the vision. The biggest pieces aren't built yet, but the teams are still cooking, and it's happening on Solana. Thanks for watching.